as we get ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4.
25 laps on the pylon. Down they go side by side through turns 1 and 2. Amy Arsenault doing battle with Brittany Campbell as they dive into turn 3. Daryl Church settling down in the bottom groove as Amy Arsenault sideways off the line leads the first lap. But Brittany Campbell right there, ready to pounce.
Off the corner they come. Arsenault down low. Campbell up top. The 4 of Church is right there, along with Venator in the 29. Tebow rounds out the top 5. Nope, make that Cavallero in the 80 as he picks up the number 5 spot. Duarte is 6th.
Daryl Church had his hands full with that thing a half a lap ago. He was able to gather it back in, get right back to work, trying to catch that Timmy Brown music. Number 8 truck of Brittany Campbell, nose to tail through the top 9. First car's battling Marissa Morgan with the rearview mirror full of Rick Martin as they go into turn 1. Looks like Ethan Heilborn on the outside of Morgan. They battle side by side, but things are heating up at the front between Veneta and Church.
Amy Arsenault's been in this position a few times already this year, but Lady Luck has not been with this young lady. They rolled out it to turns 1 and 2, and Arsenault trying to flip that back here tonight as Brittany Campbell chases her down the back straightaway. They've opened up a little bit of an advantage over Daryl Church and the 29 of Veneta as they come off of turn number 4.
Daryl Church exiting 4 a little high that time, giving Veneta thoughts of a move to the inside. Those thoughts abruptly interrupted as the door shut. Single file racing through our top 7. Danny Tebow with a mirror full of Tom Scully III as they come off of 4.
Daryl Church getting loose as the laps wind down with 7 laps up on the board. Veneta ready to pounce on him as they come off of 4. Watch Church seesaw back and forth on the steering wheel as he tries to keep that Jan's recovery number 4 in a forward direction. Veneta all over the back bumper with Cavallero, Duarte, Shaw all in tow down the back straightaway.
3-car battle now. Tebow, Scully, and Martin. That's for 8th place on the grid. Martin with the look to the inside of Scully. Of course, Martin starting scratch on the field. He's starting to pick his way through the running order as he moves on the 5-car. Clear all around now as they roll through 3 and 4.
Down off the corner they come, and now Tebow is under fire from Martin. Martin taking a look to the outside, settles it back behind, takes a look down low off of turn number 2, but Tebow is able to keep him at bay as they roll down it to turn 3.
Barry Shaw last in the line of 5 as he sets his sights on Mike Duarte. Just behind them, Rick Martin working the low line on the 78 of Tebow. Scully trying to take a lesson from Radical Rick Martin, following his line through to the inside of Danny Tebow as they come battle off of 4.
Rick Martin has worked himself from scratch to 8th in the first half of the race. Now he's got a big task to catch the rest of the field as we've hit the halfway point. 13 laps down, 12 to go. Amy Arsenault, Brittany Campbell looking to become the second time. It's been a female, 1 and 2. Daryl Church hits 3rd as they hit 3 and 4.
Danny Tebow certainly with a handful about a lap ago as Ethan Heilborn moved on him. Almost had that thing swap ends on him. This time a lot more sound. This time letting Marissa Morgan and Gil Bradstreet start to go by now. Kenny LaValle and Tim Bolger battle for last in the running order. At the front, Amy Arsenault, though, under fire from Brittany Campbell.
Campbell all over the back bumper as they roll off the second corner. Campbell trying to find a weakness in the Moe's moving number 9. Arsenault with a big push off of turn number 4. Campbell taking a look down low. Arsenault's able to shut the door, but the caution flag comes out as Tebow goes around off of turn number 2.
Yeah, that 78 car was Brad Luce. He was certainly fighting that car for a handful of laps and finally couldn't hang on to it any longer around the 3rd mile oval. Field crossed back over. Still the front row identical to the way we started. Amy Arsenault on the inside, Brittany Campbell on the outside. Steve Bowden looking over the field as they come through the restart zone. Green flag in the air, across the stripe they go. Brittany Campbell looks to apply the pressure around the outside off of 2.
Down the backstretch they go, and Campbell gets a half a truck length down into 3 and 4. They are bed to bed off of 4. Those ladies set the pace. Campbell loose off the corner. Arsenal takes over the lead. Here comes Daryl Church trying to upset that inside lane.
Daryl Church, stout and steady off of 2. Brittany Campbell, though, with pace, able to slide down to that inside groove. Now in line with the leader, the 9 of Arsenal.
Trouble off of turn number 4. 3 trucks involved. You got the 1 of Bolger, the 78 of Tebow, and it looks like the 7 of LaValle all together. And Bolger has let down some fluid on the racetrack.
The field is set. Amy Arsenal leading the pack down through the restart zone. Steve Bowden waves the green silk. 2 by 2 they go into turn 1. Side by side, Amy Arsenal looking to fend off Brittany Campbell. They wrap their sport trucks through 3 and 4. Daryl Church to the inside of Veneta. Mike Cavallero on the inside as well. Amy Arsenal able to slide up in front of the 8 of Brittany Campbell. Brittany Campbell now searching, looking for a way to the lead. Right behind them, Daryl Church and the 29 of Veneta get together. They're racing side by side for 3rd.
Off the second corner they come, and the 4 of Church works the inside lane. Veneta trying to hang on tight. 5 laps to go. This time across the stripe, Campbell takes a look out of the inside. Arsenal gets a little cross up, slams the door on Campbell.
Daryl Church had that rear end way slid out off the 4. He was able to reel that thing back in, and he hasn't lost a tick, really. He's continuing to do battle now with Veneta. Side by side at the line into 1. Brittany Campbell with the look to the inside of Arsenal at the point. They go into 3. Campbell, around goes the 9. Trouble for the 9. The field washes up. Scully spinning to avoid. 78 of Tebow spinning to avoid. And boy, 4 laps to go when we go green. Brittany Campbell still searching for that first win of the season. Plenty of 2nd and 3rd places to vanish. Can tonight be the night? The green flag waves. 4 laps to go. Jake Veneta and Brittany Campbell side by side off of 2. Daryl Church, Mike Cavallero right behind them as they battle for 3rd. Brittany Campbell with the early advantage. Jake Veneta slides down in. Church just getting into the 29 off of 4. Was able to reel it back in. The 29 now looking to keep pace with the 8 truck. 2 clenched flags in the air. It's 2 laps to go. Single file at the front. Daryl Church still working that inside lane, but Mike Cavallero with too much speed. Look at Mike Duart surging to the inside of Daryl Church. White flag waves in the air as Rick Martin looks to follow through. Mike Duart across the line.
Brittany Campbell leading the charge down the back straight. It's a 3 and 4, looking for her first win of the season as a low off of 4.
Brittany Campbell, a checkered flag waves, and Brittany Campbell has her first Sport Truck feature win of 2022. Jake Veneta, 2nd place at the line.
Mike, a good run for 3rd. That caution coming out helped you close in the gap. You're a little bit behind. Do you think you would have been able to catch him?
Yeah, if we had a few more laps, we were hooked up pretty good. After that yellow, we started on the outside. We passed a couple of trucks, so we felt overall it was a good race.
Got to feel real good getting back on the podium tonight.
Yes, the last couple of weeks, we had some mishaps with other drivers that took us out of the top 5, but we did a lot of work on the truck, and it's running well again.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yes, Elmwood Dodge Ram over there in the corner. Higher Graphics, RDL, Power Equipment, let's see, Circuit, Blockchain Circuit Society, PLD Lending, Central Mass Auto Auction, and Chef to You.
All right, congratulations. Good 3rd place finish from Mike Cavallero. 2nd to Jake Veneta. Jake, a good run. You really worked that outside tonight.
Yeah, this truck's been awesome. The last couple times we found some a few weeks ago, and some I kept messing up at the beginning of the year, so glad we found it. Hopefully we can keep up the consistency. Congratulations to Brittany. We're best friends with her family, so that was pretty awesome to race with her for the win. I'm happy for her, happy for Dave. I got to thank my dad Ron Boris, Dave Gilbert, Jay Daniel. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Anna Daniel, my cousin. She's our leader, our fan support. Got to thank my wife, my mom. I'm just lucky to drive this truck every week. And this is it's a lot of fun to be able to do this with my dad and my closest friends. So thank everyone for coming out and hanging out.
All right, Jake Venata finishing second, and in victory lane, welcome back to Brittany Campbell. So close, so close, so close. Congratulations, tonight's your night.
Yeah, this truck was fast tonight. I hate what happened to Amy, but there's only so many times that I can be in the spot, and she cuts down on me, so just had to send it in there, and it worked, and we pulled away.
How does it feel to finally get that first win of the season? You've been up on the podium almost every week, but tonight you get to carry the checkered flag.
It definitely feels really good. Hopefully we can get some more towards the end of the season. I got to thank my dad, my papa, Jimmy Kuhn, my family, all the fans that come out, Watermark Electric, Timmy Brown Music, Liberty and Union, Norwest Auto, the downtown, and just everyone who supports me.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane. How about a round of applause for our top three, ladies and gentlemen? Third place.